Hey, if you're here, I'm assuming you clicked on one of the recent videos and were wondering what ATWP and Coast to Coast is. Coast to Coast is, like I said, a triathlon across the planet, or a planetary triathlon. It's set to start in February of 2027. However, I'm stressing myself at the whim of the financial ability to actually afford all the necessary supplies. So I have to work quite a lot while still in college, training and making YouTube videos. This is in hopes to be able to afford the actual needs for CTC while simultaneously growing myself in the fields in which I'm studying for. So this video is going to be a binder for all viewers and viewers of all types. So if you've watched this video, you can basically just watch any video you want and you should be able to follow along suit at least somewhat. Coast to Coast will be broken down into 4 major checkpoints. Each checkpoint, a new challenge and a greater step forward. Checkpoint 1 is going to be known as Apple. Apple is going to be broken down into 2 major events, Apple 1 and Apple 2. Apple 1 is a cycle through America, from San Diego to New York City. Apple 2 is a row from New York City to Le Havre, northern France. Once I land in France, it'll begin the next checkpoint. The next checkpoint's name is Del. Del 1 is a walk from France to Ukraine. Del 2 is a split from Ukraine to Belarus or east to Vladivostok, Russia. It depends on the war structure, and we'll get into that in later videos. After making it into Russia through either Belarus or Ukraine, I'll begin the next checkpoints of Aquarius. Aquarius 1 is a cycle from Russia to Kazakhstan. Aquarius 2 is another cycle from Kazakhstan back to Russia to the eastern border of Sakhalin, which is an island off the eastern coast of Russia. Once I get to Kazakhstan, I basically lose my GPS positioning. So I can't really give you guys the exact distances, and we're not going to really know what the distances are until I actually start. Aquarius 3 is a 7 kilometer swim from Russia to Sakhalin. Aquarius 4 is an unknown distance 25 kilogram backpack run to the south shore of Sakhalin. Aquarius 4 is an unknown distance 25 kilogram ruck run to the south shore of Sakhalin. Aquarius 5 is a 57 kilometer swim through the Soya Strait. Aquarius 6 is another unknown distance 25 kilogram ruck run to the east shore of Hokkaido, an island off of North Japan. The final checkpoint is Hewlett-Packard. Hewlett-Packard 1 is an unknown distance non-GPS row from Hokkaido to the Kure Atoll, which is a 9 kilometer island in the south central Pacific around 2,500 kilometers west from Hawaii. Hewlett-Packard 2 is another unknown distance visual row from the island of Kure to the west face of Hawaii. Hewlett-Packard 3 is a run from the beach of Hawaii to the top of Mauna Kea, and then back down to the beach, which is some 200 kilometers or so. Hewlett-Packard 4 will be the final unknown distance row from Hawaii back to San Diego, exactly where I started, making it coast to coast. So, as of right now, I have around 11 months left to finalize all of the information, all of the preparatory work, and get myself physically ready and psychologically capable to handle the stress of triathloning across the planet, if that's even a word. I really don't have much time, and there is still much to do. I have to figure out all of the food prep specifically to account for weight reduction and stability. I need a bike, a boat, specialized gear, and clearance from the countries for safe and sound passage. None of this is going to be easy. It's clearly going to be very dangerous, but that's how all adventures should be. So the only thing I can do is keep training and hope I make the mark so I don't have to wait until 2028 to start around the world coast to coast. Anyway, that pretty much sums it up for this video. As much as I would have liked to keep things complicated, as I always do, my conscience is telling me to speak in a different rhetoric. So if you guys like more complex things, CTC video 1 and 2 are a bit more intricate and offer the ability for users to learn while enjoying a video structure that is suited for both environments. Video 1 is going to have a lot more intricate depths about why I'm doing this and why I started it, and video 2 has a lot more information on where I'm going to go, how I'm going to get there, weather patterns, and it should give you guys a little bit of a baseline to understand how the video structures are going to be over the course of the next 10 months. I don't plan on changing how I am. I plan on making it a lot more advanced. It's just, I would assume that people are going to be learning from this, which is a good thing. But, you know, when you don't realize you're learning, you tend to forget that it's you're still compounding the information. It just gets easier. It's no different than coast to coast, which makes us a really good binder for it. Um, anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you all. Peace.